Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJO Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1961 season is on the air. Tonight, we have what I like to call a feature game. A game that usually will have a number of Hall of Famers or two of the best pitchers facing off against each other. Tonight is one of those games we'll probably see here in this season. Today's date is May 25th, 1961. We are at Busch Stadium, and it is the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. The Dodgers come into this game with a record of 22-17. The Cardinals are 20-13. This is a big game in the National League. The Dodgers are in first place, and the Cardinals right now are in third behind the Pirates. But it's not just about the game. It's about the two pitchers that you see on your screen. When I noticed this game was available, I had to schedule it, and I did. So if you take a look at your screen, you got, well, I don't know where I would start. The Dodgers historically won this game 1-0. Well, with those two pitchers, what did you expect? The Dodgers had 5 hits, the Cardinals had 3 hits, and there were no errors in the game. So tonight we have a big pitching matchup. Now, and we are about to find out and see what will happen tonight. After further review with Steve Tower joins us here at Busch Stadium, also known as the Old Sportsman's Park, and Woodman 564 is also here tonight. So if we are ready for some baseball and a big game tonight between two of the best, let's see what happens. And of course, with the past, we do say rest in peace to Vin Scully, who passed away at 94 years old. He has seen, he saw it all and then some. So another reason why interesting that a Dodger game is on the board tonight. And of course, one of Vin Scully's favorite players. Actually, he liked them both. So let's get started tonight. Starting pitcher for the St. Louis Cardinals. Some young 25-year-old kid who says he wants to become the most intimidating pitcher in baseball history. Well, pretty much he did that. That would be Bob Hoot Gibson. 13 wins, 12 losses, a save, a 3.24 ERA. This was Gibson's third year. He was 25 years old this season. But we all know what happens to Gibson. To me, is Gibson one of the greatest of all time? Yes, no doubt. And he's in my all-time starting rotation. He is my number 3 pitcher. Bob Gibson on the mound for the Cardinals tonight. So he gets the pitch, and let's see what the Dodgers have to bring. Sean 1113 and Dragon King join us here at Busch Stadium. Let's go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Dodgers, shortstop Maury Wills, 282 average, a homer, 31 RBIs, but Wills was a thief on the base paths as he gets the call at shortstop. We are using red, white, and white dice. Cardinals are the home team. Bob Hoot Gibson on the mound. Sports Time Machine joins us here at Busch Stadium. Let's begin the top of the first. 1-6, that is a blank. Wills, 3-6, and that is a ground ball to short. That'll get taken care of by Spencer, and that is out number 1. Next batter will be second baseman Jim Gilliam, 244 average, 4 homers, 32 RBIs. Gibby will make the pitch. 5-2 against the switch left. That is a blank. Gilliam, 4-5, and that's a grounder to second base. That'll get handled by Gramis, and he'll throw to first for out number 2. 2 men down, and the next batter, center fielder Willie Davis, 254 average, 12 homers, 45 RBIs. Willie Davis, of course, is the only player here in 1961 that does receive a championship ring for the 1979 Angels. Steeler fan now joins us here at Busch Stadium. Gibby will make the pitch. 5-6 against the lefty. That is a blank. Davis, 5-5. That's a line drive hit right to second, and that'll be caught by Gramis. A 1-2-3 inning for Hoot. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, and we will go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the Los Angeles Dodgers, the left arm of God, the best left-hander in baseball history. The 1961 was really his prelude year, and for the next 5 years, he dominates baseball. He is the best left-hander. He is the left arm of God. That would be Sandy Koufax. 18 wins, 13 losses saved, a 3.52 ERA. Sandy, show me the Koufax is on the mound for the Dodgers tonight. And, of course, there have been a lot of talk about Vin Scully and many of the great things he said during his tenure. Of course, my favorite is a Game 6 of the 86 World Series. But if you ever listen to Vin Scully talk about Sandy Koufax's perfect game, this monologue during Koufax's perfect game, nothing beats that. That has to be Vin Scully's best monologue of all time, the perfect game for Sandy Koufax. Koufax is on the mound tonight. Leading off for the Cardinals, center fielder Curt Flood. Hall of the very good, 322 average, 2 homers, 21 RBIs. As DBIP joins us here at Busch Stadium. And he'll go, Baines is, okay, yeah. You'll go ahead and give yourself the block, Dragon. Koufax, 1-2, strikeout plus, got him easily. Busch Stadium, -1 to strikeouts, but +2 to walks. But Koufax had 269 strikeouts in 61, led the league, both of them, I should say, and he will get a K. Strikeout number 1 on Flood. Next batter will be right fielder Joe Cunningham. 286 average, 7 homers, 40 RBIs. Yes, everybody wishes Koufax could have stayed healthy. He is the best left-hander in baseball history. I don't care anybody says. If Koufax had pitched all the way to a ripe old age, he would have over 350 wins and over 4,000 strikeouts, and his ERA would still be under 3. Koufax with the pitch. 3-6, strikeout plus. He got him. He'll get Cunningham. And that is strikeout number 2 for Sandy K. And, of course, he is the best Jewish player in baseball history. And, of course, me being a Jew, I will state that. And maybe not the best Jewish athlete overall, possibly. Next batter will be first baseman Bill White. 286 average, 20 homers, 90 RBIs. For him and the Cardinals. That is an excellent year for White. 2 men down. Sandy K. 1-3 against the lefty. Walk 14. And that's going to walk him. He will walk White. White is a 16 plus 2 is an 18. So Koufax will walk White. And he will trot to first. Remember, this is Koufax in 61. It was 62 to 66 that he dominated. But this was still not a bad year for him. Next batter, third baseman Ken Boyer. 329 average, 24 homers, 95 RBIs. Another guy that should be in the Hall of Fame. White on it first, had 8 stolen bases, and that is an 18. He is not going anywhere. Koufax will go ahead and make the pitch. Koufax, 5-1, walk plus, and he's going to walk Boyer. Holy cow, he walks Boyer. So after getting 2 strikeouts, Koufax goes ahead and gets another walk. He had only 90 of them in 61, but he will walk 2 batters. So 2 strikeouts and now 2 walks. And now we will see left fielder Stan the Man Musial, one of the greatest of all time. Yes, 288 average, 15 homers, 70 RBIs for Stan the Man. Runners at first and second for the Cardinals, 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Koufax will go ahead and will have a strategy roll first. That is a 5. White will stay where he is. Koufax with the pitch. 1-6 against the lefty. Strikeout plus, and he will strike out the side on the 5. He strikes out the side. So nothing across except a couple of walks. But Koufax goes ahead and does it. Sandy K strikes out the side. No score after 1. Willie Pop Stargell once said about Sandy Koufax, trying to hit Sandy Koufax is like trying to drink coffee with a fork. And that comes from Willie Stargell, who did not hit Koufax very well. Matter of fact, not many batters did. Only a few actually hit Koufax pretty well. And Willie Mays, I think, was one of them. But not many did. Pete Rose himself said, in an interview one time said, I couldn't hit Koufax to save my life. Top of the second inning, leading off for the Dodgers will be right fielder Duke Snider, 296 average, 16 homers, 56 RBIs. What about Bob Gibson? Well, Gibson was such a tough pitcher that really you did not want to face him. Not many batters wanted to face Gibby at all. He had such a masterful fastball. A lot of batters got out of the way, even though it was a strike. That's not necessary to talk about. No big deal, Dragon King. We'll see what happens. We still won today. Matt McClellan joins us here at Busch Stadium. Hoot with the pitch. 1-1. Walk plus. He's going to walk Snider. So it looks like Gibby is not susceptible to the walk. He'll give up a leadoff walk. And Snider will go to first. That'll bring up the double play depth. Coming up next for the Dodgers will be third baseman Tommy Davis, 278 average, 15 homers, 58 RBIs. Third base actually was Tommy Davis's worst position. He has a lousy range out there, made a lot of errors. Snider had a stolen base, and that's an 8-0 happening. No problem there, Dragon King. That is okay. Gibson will go ahead and pitch. 1-2, walk, 18, that's high. Davis, 4-4, and that is a ground ball to short. Let's see if they turn the double play. 3-3-4. Second base, pivot, Grammas, 0, 1-4, double play. They got it, 2 outs. Gibson goes ahead and gets the twin killing, as Tommy Davis grounds out into the 6-4-3. Next batter for the Dodgers, first baseman Norm Larker, 270 average, 5 homers, 38 RBIs. Gibson will go ahead and make the pitch. Gibby, 1-1, walk plus again. He's going to walk Larker, and that's going to be a trot to first for Larker. So Gibson gives up his second walk of the game. So folks, so far either these pitchers are striking them out or they're allowing walks, and 2 outs. Larker on it first now. And the next batter, left fielder Ron Fairley, his worst position, but he had a good year in 61, 322 average, 10 homers, 48 RBIs. Larker had no stolen bases, and Gibson will not do anything. Gibby will make the pitch. 3-6, strikeout 18, that's going to be high. Fairley, 2-2, it's a ground ball to second base, and that will get handled by Grammas. He'll throw to first for the out. Side retired. Nothing across for the Dodgers except a couple of walks. And we go to the bottom of the second. Whitey Herzog once said, I need only 2 players for my team to be competitive. Babe Ruth and Sandy Koufax. That was Whitey Herzog saying that one year. Bottom of the second. And leading off for the Cardinals will be shortstop Darryl Spencer. Spencer will be on the Los Angeles Dodgers later in 61. He is a Cardinal tonight. So it looks like batting practice, but trust me, it is not. Koufax with the pitch. 6-3, error on a throw. Spencer, 5-2, and that's going to be a base hit to right field. Spencer will get himself a single. There won't be a throwing error. There's nobody on base, so Spencer does get the first on a single, and that's the first hit of the game. Infield goes a double play depth. We'll bring up second baseman Alex Grammas, 212 average, no homers, 21 RBIs in 61. Infield is at double play depth, and nothing on the strat. Spencer stays put. Sandy K with the pitch. 2-3, hit by pitch. 1, no, he won't hit him. Grammas is a 4, but Sandy Koufax will make that a -1. Grammas, 5-2 against the lefty. That's going to be a fly ball to center field, and Willie Davis will make the catch. 1 down. And here comes the catcher, Hal Smith. 248 average and 10 RBIs for the Cardinals in 61. Infield still at double play depth. And that is a 7, nothing happening. Show me the Koufax will make the pitch. 4-2, error on a grounder. Smith, 1-3 against the lefty. That is a ground ball to second base. It's hit to Gilliam. His error rating is a 6. That's a 3, and he's going to drop it, trying to make the exchange, and everybody will be safe. So Gilliam makes an error. That's going to be an E4, and everybody will advance. That is the first error on the Dodgers. They did not have an error in the game historically. But Koufax a little bit upset there. That should have been possibly at least 1 out. And now runners at first and second with still 1 out in the game. Next batter for the Cardinals will be the pitcher, Bob Hoot Gibson. 197 average. He did have a home run in 61 and 10 RBIs for the Cardinals that year. Strategy roll, and that is a 9, nothing happening. Koufax will go ahead and make the pitch. 5-5, strikeout. 9 gets Gibby easily, struck him out. And that is strikeout number 4 for the left arm of God. 2 down. And now a chance for Flood. Flood is 0 for 1. And now runners at first and second, but now 2 outs. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 14. Koufax will go ahead and deal to Flood. Sandy, 4-1. Walk, 17. That's going to be too high. Flood will swing. 6-4, and it's going to be a base hit to center field. That could score the first run. Spencer, base running rating of 3 with 2 outs. And that is a single to center. +1 is a 4. A 1-4. Spencer will score, and he does not. He holds it third on a 5. As center fielder, Willie Davis goes ahead and throws that ball in quickly and keeps Spencer from coming in, but the bases are loaded. Bases loaded, and the batter is Joe Cunningham. So Cunningham comes up to bat. He is 0 for 1. Bases loaded. Koufax in a jam here, but he don't care. He's going to pitch. Strategy roll first. Nothing happening. That is a 3. Spencer on at third. Smith at second. Flood at first. Sandy Koufax with the pitch. 4-1. Walk. 16. Yes, he walks in a run. That's going to be a run. Cunningham has a 14, but +2 makes him a 16. That is a 16, and Koufax will walk in a run. The Cardinals get a 1-0 lead. Koufax not showing good control right now at the moment, as that is his third walk, and it's now 1-0 in favor of the Birds. And the batter will be Bill White. White walked his first time up. What's the batter's face for Koufax? Koufax has 29 batters, and Gibby has 31. Bases loaded now, but now a 1-0 lead for the Cardinals as Koufax walks in a run. Strategy roll, that is an 11, nothing happening. Koufax will go ahead and make the pitch. Koufax 1-6 against the lefty. Strikeout plus, that 16 will get White, and that'll retire the side. Strikeout number 5 for Koufax, but 1 run on 2 hits and 1 error and a couple of walks and 1 walk, and the Cardinals have a 1-0 lead here after 2. That error definitely hurt. And that does go as an unearned run. Even though I don't keep track of ERA anyway in the regular season. We go to the top of the 3rd inning here, 1-0 favor of the Cardinals. And leading off for the Dodgers will be the catcher, John Roseborough. 251 average, 18 homers, 59 RBIs. Roseborough, very good behind the plate, but he makes a lot of errors. Gibson, good old Gibby. He'll go ahead and make the pitch. 4-4. Range play at the park. Busch Stadium, 2-1, and that's going to be a double hit into center field, but it's a range play for Flood. His range is a 4. He's very good out there, and he'll make the catch on a 1 down. Nice play by Flood. And now here's the pitcher, Sandy Show Me the Koufax. 0.65 average, 2 RBIs. As good as a pitcher he was, Koufax really couldn't hit a lick. Wasn't that great a hitter. Hoot will make the pitch. 3-1, strikeout 16, not a problem. He'll get Koufax. And believe it or not, that is the first strikeout by Gibson. He had 166 of them in 61. He was only 25 years old then at that time. 2 outs, and here comes Wills. Bleacher Bums Gaming. Anthony joins us here at Busch Stadium. And John West as well. How can you miss a game between Sandy Koufax and Bob Gibson? The left arm of God and Hoot. Wills is the batter. He's 0 for 1. 2 men out here, top of the 3rd. Gibson with the pitch. 5-3. Walk plus, that's 17. Will walk Wills, and he'll go to first. So far, both these pitchers having slight control issues. That is the 3rd walk issued by Gibson. He did have 112 of them in 61. Remember, this is not the later version of Gibson's, a very early Bob Gibson. And, of course, this version of Koufax is the year right before he went on his 5-year reign of terror in baseball. So now runner on first, and the next batter will be Gilliam. Gilliam is 0 for 1. Will's a definite stealing threat. And he does not get the steal, but Gibson throws over to first base, but Wills will get back. Wills on it first. Gibson will go ahead and make the pitch. This is a big game here also in the National League. The Dodgers are 22-17. The Cardinals are 20-13. So right now it's early still, but both these teams are in the top of the National League. Gibson, 4-3, strikeout 10, and he will not get him. Gilliam will go ahead and swing. 1-3, and he chops it right back to Gibby. Gibby will take care of it and toss it over to first for the out, and that will retire the side. Nothing across except a walk. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. David Vega joins us here at Busch Stadium, the old Sportsman's Park. Was anybody ever at the old Sportsman's Park? Did everybody ever take a chance to go here? Remember, this is Busch Stadium, yes, but it was known as Busch Stadium after 1953. But this is the old Sportsman's Park. So I'm wondering if anybody ever went to that ballpark before the Cardinals moved into the Busch Stadium number 2. Bottom of the third inning, leading off for the Cardinals will be Ken Boyer. Boyer walked his first time up. 1-0 in favor of the Birds. Koufax, 3-5, range play. Boyer, 2-4. It's a ground ball to second. The ball is hit to Gilliam. Gilliam's range is a 3. That is a 1. Not a problem for Gilliam. We'll toss it over to first. 1 down. And here comes Stan the Man Musial. Musial 0 for 1. Sandy Koufax is the best left-hander in baseball history. I should also mention he is my opening day starter in my ultimate 5-man rotation. He is my opening day starter. Koufax will go ahead and pitch. Koufax, 5-3. That is a blank. He's not tired. Musial, 4-5, and that's popped up. That's going to be caught by Larker, and that'll be a pop out to first for 2 down. 2 outs, and once again, here is Spencer. Spencer singled his first time up. You were in Busch in 1992 to see Cubs and Cards, right? That would be the second Busch Stadium. This is Old Sportsman's Park. It was renamed Busch Stadium in 1953. Sandy K will go ahead and pitch. 6-2, strikeout 11, and he's going to be a little too high. Spencer, 5-4. It's a fly ball to center. Davis will get to it, and he will make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3. Go the Redbirds. After 3, the Cardinals have a 1-0 lead. Time for station break. This is the RJL Network. Be right back. We go to the top of the 4th inning. Cardinals and Dodgers, Koufax and Gibson. Sparky Anderson once said about Sandy Koufax, the day I got a hit off of Sandy Koufax was the day he knew it was all over. Top of the 4th inning, Gibby on the mound. And Willie Davis leads off for the Dodgers. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, I'm only one card fine for traded release players. I have no problem with it. I don't mind the other color. It doesn't bother me at all. I mean, right, there's only a couple of game engines that utilize a player card for each team they're on that season. Of course, the excellent payoff pitch by Joe Bryan. And the very classic fall classic baseball, of course, also does that as well. Check those guys out. Gibson will pitch to Davis here to start the top of the 4th. 4-1, range play. Davis, 3-3, and that is a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Boyer. Boyer's range is a 4. That's a 5. It'll get past him, and that's going to be hit down the line. Davis is going to round first, and he's going to go into second for a double. A leadoff double by Willie Davis as he hits it past Boyer. Very good range, but he couldn't make that play. Runner on second base. Here comes the Duke. Hall of the very good, no doubt about it. 296 average, 16 homers. Snyder had a pretty decent year in 61, played in about half the games for the Dodgers. Snyder did walk his first time up. Strategy roll, that is a 9, nothing happening. Gibson will go ahead. Pitch from Hoot. Gibson, 5-2 against the lefty. That is a blank. Snyder, 2-1. Ground ball to second base. That'll get handled by Gramis. He'll throw to first for the out, and Davis will move to third. So ground out to second. And now we'll bring in the other, and now we'll see Tommy Davis. Tommy Davis grounded out into a double play. The infield will be brought in. Willie Davis, very good speed. Strategy roll. That is a 19. Tommy Davis gets the bunt sign. Do you squeeze bunt here? I don't think, even though he's got a very good bunt, but the infield is in, no. Gibson will go ahead and pitch to Davis. The pitch from Gibby. 6-2. That's at the park. Busch Stadium. 6-6. And that is going to be a ground ball to third. It's a grounder to third. Davis's base running rating is a 2 with the infield in. I'm going to roll a die. A 1 or a 2 will try to come home. It is a 2. So they're going to send Davis, Willie Davis, Tommy Davis on his way to first. The throw is going to come to the plate. A 1, 2, or 6. Willie Davis is safe. It is a 1. He is safe. This game is tied. So Willie Davis comes in, and that will go as a single, and this game is tied at 1. So Tommy Davis hits a ground ball to third, but Willie Davis, good enough speed, and they do not get him at the plate. And we're tied at 1 now. The next batter is Larker. Larker walked his first time up. Infield now with double play depth. Tommy Davis had 10 stolen bases. He's not going anywhere. Gibby will go ahead and will make the pitch. Gibby, 5-5. That is a blank. Larker, 6-5. That's a ground ball to third. Let's see if they turn it. 2-2-3. Second base pivot. Gramis, 0. A 1-3. It's a double play. They don't get it. Davis thrown out at second. Larker will take the spot at first. There are now 2 down. Two outs now. The batter is Fairley. You got to treat Ron very fairly. He is 0 for 1. I'll do the pun there now before Baseball with the Demos gets into the chat, if he does. Larker on at first, now 2 down. And let's see if anything on the strat. And that is a 13, nothing happening. Gibson will go ahead and make the pitch. 4-6 against the lefty. That is a blank. Fairly, 4-5. And it's going to be a base hit to center field. That will be a single. Larker, BR of 4 with 2 outs. Single to center is a 0. 0 modification. So a 1-4. Larker will make third. And he does. And Fairly rounding first. A 1-3. He'll take second. And that is a 5. He holds at first base. So a single by Fairly keeps the inning alive for Roseboro. Roseboro is 0 for 1. Koufax and Gibson will be facing each other again. That game is not until September when that happens. I don't know if we'll get that we'll have to see when I get to, of course, September. But right now, I was lucky to get this game here scheduled between these two. Tied at 1, top of the 4th. Dodgers threatening. Roseboro 0 for 1. Strat 8, nothing happening. Fairly staying where he is. Larker on at third. Hoot will make the pitch. 6-5. That is a pitcher result against the lefty. A 1-10 would be an automatic out, but the 13 is high. Roseboro 3-3, but Roseboro's going to put the Dodgers ahead. That's going to be a base hit past first. Larker trots on to score. Fairly, a base running rating of 4 with 2 outs. That'll be good enough. He'll get to third. Roseboro to first. It's 2-1 Dodgers. Stadium groans. RBI single by Roseboro. And next batter is Show Me the Koufax. Koufax is 0 for 1 at the plate. Of course, you know we lost Vince Scully. We lost Vince Scully. Kind of fitting that actually, and I promise you, I did not know he would pass away yesterday. Kind of fitting that Scully passes away, and I got a Dodger game scheduled with, of course, Koufax and Gibson on the mound. Strategy roll. That is a 17, nothing happening. Gibson will go ahead and make the pitch. 4-5 against the righty. Strikeout easily, no problem. Struck him out, and that will retire the side. That's only the second strikeout for Gibson, but the Dodgers do damage. 2 runs on 4 hits, and the Dodgers now have a 2-1 lead. Vin Scully. A little roller along first. Behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it. Absolutely my favorite call from Vin Scully, being a Mets fan for obvious reasons. But of course, the thing about Vin Scully, he saw it all and then some. That man had so many stories about so many players in baseball, not just, of course, Dodgers, but everybody. He knew them all. Vince Scully knew the legends of baseball. And right now he's up there shaking hands with a few of them. So if anything about Vince Scully, that man knew all these great baseball. If anybody knew, I don't care what anybody says, Vince Scully knew everything about baseball. And I really don't think you could take that argument away from him. He knew everything about the game, about the players, and he knew it all. And he really didn't need a commentator. He just did that by himself. Is he the greatest announcer of all time? Yeah, I would have to say that. To me, my top three would have to be Scully, Ernie Harwell, and being a Mets fan, I got to put the late, great Bob Murphy in there. And Bob Murphy was a heck of a sportscaster himself. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Koufax now has a lead. And here is Alex Grammas. He'll lead off for the Birds, and he is 0 for 1. Yogi Berra once said something about Koufax. I can understand how he won 25 games. What I don't understand is how he lost 5. Koufax with the pitch. 5-6, strikeout 1, and he'll get Grammas easily. Struck him out, and that is strikeout number 6 for Sandy Kay. 1 down, here's Smith. Smith reached on an error his first time up. The Dodgers do have an error in here. Yes, Ron Juckett did a very good job with this tribute to Vin. Absolutely. Check out Retro Sports Network. Uncle Ron. He is also one of the best we have. The left arm of God makes the pitch. 4-5. Wild pitch. Ball 1. I guess God decided just to give him a little break there. Ball 1. 2-3. Hit by pitch. 3. Nope, that's going to be high. Smith has a 5, but Koufax is a -5. Smith, 6-5. And that's a line drive hit right to third to Davis. And he'll make the play. 2 down. 2 outs, and here comes Gibson. Bob Gibson, the most intimidating pitcher in baseball history. In my opinion, the left-handed version of Bob Gibson was Randy Johnson. And Randy Johnson is my number 4 starter in my rotation. So I got my top rotation is Koufax, Seaver, Gibson, Johnson, and Maddox. Pick your poison and good luck. With Martinez and Carlton in the bull as long relievers or spot starters. Good luck with that, guys. Koufax will make the pitch to his opposite number. 3-5. That's a range play. Gibson gets a chance. Gibson, 2-2, and that is hit. Well, that's going to be a double to left field, but it's a range play for Ron Fairley. Well, Fairley in left field, his range is awful. His range is a 1, and that is a 4, and Gibson will wind up on second, and that's a double by Gibby. Gibby, the better hitter between the two, and the Dodgers and the Cardinals get the tying run at second base on a double by Hoot. And now the batter is Flood. Flood is 1 for 2. Yes, he was. Gary Conan said he was the GOAT. Yes, Vin is the GOAT. There's no doubt he is the GOAT. That's for true. Flood is 1 for 2. Strategy roll, that's a 17, nothing happening. Koufax will go ahead and make the pitch. Yeah, I know Pedro. I'm not going to take anything away from Pedro Martinez, but Pedro Martinez, I just like Maddox a little better. Maddox did not give up many dingers. Koufax with the pitch. 3-2, strikeout 14. He does not get Flood. Flood, 2-5, and that ball is hit to center field. That is an 18 against the lefty, though. That's going to be just a little too high. It's going to be a fly out to center, and Davis will make the play and retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Cardinals. 2-1 still in favor of the Dodgers. Yeah, you want to go to the after party with Harry Carey. Yeah, I don't think you can doubt that. Top of the 5th inning, and top of the order for the Dodgers, here is Maury Wills. Wills is 0 for 1 with a walk. Bob Uecker once said that he hit a home run. Bob Uecker did hit a home run off of Koufax one day. He wanted that home run. He went to Sandy and apologized, hoping it wouldn't kill his Hall of Fame chances. Come on, all the best. Do give up those homers. Gibson, 5-3, walk plus, and that 8 is going to put Wills on base. So Wills will get the first on a walk. That's the second time he's walked. And that is the 4th walk issued by Gibby. And here comes Gilliam. Gilliam is 0 for 2. Infield a double play depth. Wills, 35 stolen bases, but he does not get the steal sign. Gilliam does not get the bunt sign either. He will swing. Gibson, 5-5, blank. He is not tired. Gilliam, 2-6. It's a fly to right. And Cunningham will get to that for the out. One down, here's Davis, or I should say Willie Davis. Willie is 1 for 2. The way the Dodgers and the Cardinals are playing so far in FastScore, we may be seeing these teams in a playoff. So as I said, this Koufax-Gibson matchup may not be the last one we see. Gibson will pitch to Davis, strategy roll first. That is a 3. Wills definitely now gets the steal sign. 14 minus 1 is 13. Smith, though, a pretty good catcher. Minus 1 is 12. I'm going to send him anyway. Wills is on his way to second. A 1-12, he is safe. It is an 11. He slides under the tag, and he will steal it. Stolen base for Wills. That takes away the double play. And now Wills on at second after the stolen base. Led the league in stolen bases that year. Strategy roll redo, and this time Wills will stay at second. Gibby will make the pitch. Gibby, 1-6. That is a blank. Davis, 5-4. Fly to right. And Cunningham will get to it for out number 2. Wills a BR of 4. Minus 1 for the fly to right. Cunningham plus 2. It would be a 1-5 for Wills to get to third. And he does. Because Cunningham has a lousy arm, so Wills will get to third base, and there are 2 down. Here comes the Duke. Snyder is 0 for 1. He does have a walk here. Too early to say if you'll adjust. Oh, way too early to adjust. Too early. Too early. I will only adjust it whatever the standings are on the last day will decide if I adjust or not. Don't even worry about standings, people. Really. Way too early. Gibson will go ahead and make the pitch to Snyder. That's a 17-0 on the strat, though. Gibby will pitch. Gibby, 6-5. That's a pitcher result. Snyder a lefty, a 1-10's an automatic out. The 4 is good, and that will be a grounder to first. Bill White will go ahead and take it, and that will end the inning. Nothing across except a walk and a stolen base. We go to the bottom of the fifth. But in case you guys are asking anyway, here is how the standings look at the moment. The Baltimore Orioles have the lead at 28-12. The Tigers are 25-13. Yankees and Boston both have 19 wins. The Athletics have 18, and you got a logjam here at 17. So right now, Baltimore, Detroit are the two leaders in the league. We go to the bottom of the fifth inning. The left arm of God will make the pit will start, and he will pitch to Joe Cunningham. Cunningham is 0 for 1. Yes, your Astros and my Mets, they're going undefeated. We will not lose a single game in 1961. That is an indisputable fact. Koufax with the pitch. 5-5, strikeout 7. That's going to be too high. Cunningham didn't strike out much against lefties. Cunningham, 6-1, but he did ground out there to Gilliam, and Gilliam will throw to first for the out. One down. The next batter is White. White is 0 for 1, but he did walk in the game. Koufax will make the pitch. 6-2, strikeout 18, that's high. White, 1-3. It's a line drive to second. Gilliam's got it, 2 away. 2 outs now here in the bottom of the fifth. Here is Boyer. Boyer is 0 for 1. Sandy will go ahead and pitch it. 5-5, strikeout 13, that is high. Boyer, 2-2, it's a ground ball to third. Tommy Davis will take it, and he'll throw to first, and a 1-2-3 inning for Show Me the Koufax. Still 2-1 Dodgers here after 5. The funny thing is, if you're watching this game here, literally, if you're really watching this game in 1961, and you're watching Sandy Koufax and Bob Gibson, if you're a Dodger fan, you're looking at Koufax and saying, okay, this guy's pretty good lefty, we'll see what he can do. This is 1961, we'll see what he can come up with in the later years. If you're a Cardinals fan looking at Bob Gibson, you say, maybe he'll amount to something, I don't know. It's amazing because at 1961, nobody knew how good these two pitchers were gonna be. Jack Buck, I don't believe what I just saw. As I said, it was just that is a great call. I believe what I just saw for Bob Gibson. And that's one of the best calls ever done, yes. All right. But everyone likes to put that up there as one of the best calls. It is one of the best calls. Mookie's was bigger because the World Series was on the line when Mookie Wilson came to bat in '86. The World Series was not on the line when Gibson came up to bat. Big difference between the two. Top of the 6th inning, Tommy Davis will bat for the Dodgers. He's 1 for 2. But right now, we got that pitcher's duel we expected between these two. It's a 2-1 lead. So that's definitely a pitcher's duel. As Baseball with the Demos joins us here at Busch Stadium. Gibson with the pitch. 5-1 against the righty. That is blank. Davis, 1-4. That's a grounder to second base. That'll get handled by Gramas, and that is 1 out. 1 down, and here comes Larker. Larker is 0 for let's see here. He is 0 for 1. So if Norm Larker was in my chat, would he be larking? I think that's funny. Gibson will pitch. 1-3, strikeout 5. Nope, Larker will not strike out. Just misses it. Larker is a 5, but -1 makes him a 4. Larker, 4-1, but he does ground it to second base, and Gramas will have it. 2 down. Maybe if Gramis was a good singer, he would win the Gramis Award. I think that's also funny. Oh, Steeler fan gave me the block dragon. Oh, my God. I got block dragon. 2 down here is Fairley. And I say you got to treat him fairly. Fairley is 1 for 2. What do you know about the Gibson calls that he knew at the moment? Yeah, I'm not to say it wasn't. I'm not saying it wasn't a great call. It was. I mean, I loved the call for Gibson. It truly was. There's nothing wrong. That call was awesome. Gibby will make the pitch. Pitch from Hoot, 3-4. That is a blank. Fairley, 2-1. That's a ground ball to first. White will go ahead and handle it, and he will take care of it and retire the side. A 1-2-3 inning for Hoot Gibson. We go to the bottom of the 6th. The left arm of God takes the mound. Stan the Man Musial leads off, and he is 0 for 2. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning, 2-1 Dodgers. Koufax, 4-4. Against the lefty, walk plus, that'll be a walk. No problem there. Musial draws the base on balls. And that is a walk by Koufax, and that is his 5th walk. He had 90 of them in 61. So now runner on first, infield double play depth. Here is Spencer. Spencer is 0 for 2. Actually, I'm sorry. That is his 3rd walk. My bad. Spencer is 1 for 2. He had a base hit in the game. Infield is at double play depth. Absolutely baseball demos. New England Minutemen versus the Buffalo Bees on Friday at 6 p.m. Fernando De La Rosa against Steve Show. Don't miss Baseball Demos' History Maker Baseball, his special Baseball America series featuring the Buffalo Bees. Be there or be stung. Koufax will go strategy roll first. That is a 10, Musial not going anywhere. Sandy, 5-2, strikeout 12. That's going to be too high. Spencer, 5-1. That's a ground ball to first. So let's see if he turns a double play. 3-2, 3-2, and 2 because the first baseman does not get the double play depth. Let's see. Shortstop pivot, though, is Wills, and he's a -1. Did not have a very good pivot rating. So the only way they turn a double play is on a 1. That's a 2. Musial will be thrown out at second because his base running rating is reduced by 1. So Spencer will get there. Will get the first. It's 1 out on the fielder's choice. 1 down. Here comes Gramis. Gramis is 0 for 2. 1 out here. Infield still at double play depth. Strategy roll. Spencer not going anywhere. The left arm of God will make the pitch. 4-1. Walk 2. Yep, he walks Gramis. And now the Cardinals are in business here with runners at first and second. So now Koufax in a little bit of trouble. And here comes Smith. Smith is 0 for 2, reached on an error. Infield still staying at double play depth. Kip Scary may be sauce for the game, consuming too much bitty beer. Well, that's to be expected. Kip, we already know Kip Scary is very scary. Runners at first and second. Strategy roll here. That is a 1. Spencer not going anywhere. Hit and run, however, no. I don't hit and run runners on second base anyway. Koufax will make the pitch to Smith. Koufax, 1-1. That is a range play. Smith, 3-4. That's a ground ball to second base. The ball is hit to Gilliam. Gilliam's range is a 2 because of double play depth. He's got it. What a play by Gilliam. He makes the play. Now can they turn 2? 2-1-2. Shortstop pivot. Wills -1. So the only way they turn a double play is on a 1. That is a 4. They do not get it. Spencer gets the third. Gramis is thrown out, and Smith goes to first, and there are 2 away. So that is a ground ball to second, but what a play by Gilliam. And the batter will be Gibson. He'll hit. At least I think he will. He's got 31 batters he can face. He's still got some there. Gibson will bat. This is 61. This is 1961, not 2022. 2 outs. Dodgers lead the Redbirds 2-1. Koufax in a jam. Gibson got a double his last time up. Strategy roll 11, nothing happening. Koufax will make the pitch. 2-1. That's a possible error. Gibson, 3-6. It's a ground ball to first. That ball has hit the Larker. His error rating is a 3. That's a 1, and it's going to go right by him. That's going to be an error. This game is tied. Holy cow, Larker can't make the play. It cuts by him through the wickets, and that is an error. Spencer will come in to score. Smith will go to second. It's a 1-base error. Gibson to first. We're tied at 2. Stadium cheers. Yay! That is an E3. That is the second error on the Dodgers. And Koufax is not happy. The Cardinals scored both their runs in innings that were in error, and Koufax is not a happy camper. And now the batter is Flood, and now Flood is up here, and he is 1 for 3. Two outs, tied at 2. Koufax will go ahead and make the pitch to Flood. Strategy roll still. That's a 10, no play. Koufax will have to make another pitch. Koufax, 2-3, hit by pitch, not with the 13. Flood, 5-5, that ball has hit the left field. That is a 4, and against the lefty, Flood's going to get a base hit. It's a single. That's a single to left. The error will hurt. Smith, though, a base running rating of 2 with 2 outs. A single to left field is a +1, so it would be a 1-3. So a 1-3, Smith will score. He does not. He holds a third. Left fielder Ron Fairley guns that ball in, and Smith will hold. Flood does not put them ahead. They hold. Base hit to left. Smith is slow as molasses, unfortunately. And Ron Fairley gunned it in there, but the bases are loaded again for Joe Cunningham. Cunningham is 0 for 2. Koufax will be tired after Cunningham with 2 outs. Tied at 2. Dodgers and Cardinals. Koufax and Gibson. Strategy roll. 14, no play. Sandy, show me the Koufax. Makes the pitch. 4-2. Error on a grounder. Cunningham. 3-2. And that's going to be a fly ball to center field. Willie Davis will get to that one easily. And he will make the catch and retire the side. 1 run on 1 hit, 2 walks, and 1 error. After 6, we are tied at 2. The 2 errors by the Dodgers have absolutely killed them in this game so far. And we go to the top of the 7th. Leading off for the Dodgers will be John Roseboro. Roseboro is 1 for 2. Koufax is tired. I don't think I'm going to let him pitch. I may not let him pitch the next inning. Gibson will make the pitch. Gibby, 5-2 against the lefty. That is a blank. Roseboro, 5-5, and that's a ground ball to first. Taken care of by White, and he'll make the play. 1 out. As much as I want to keep him in there, he is tired, and he's got to come out. The Dodgers at the tie game. That'll be it for Koufax. Both runs are unearned. So Koufax gives up no earned runs, and he will leave with a no decision, unless, of course, the Dodgers take the lead here. That is it for Koufax. And coming on to pinch hit for the Dodgers will be Wally Moon. 328 average, 17 homers, 88 RBIs. Wally Moon will bat against Gibson. 1 out, top of the 7th. Tied at 2. Gibson, 2-3. Strikeout, 17. That is high. Moon, 4-4. It's a fly ball to center, and Flood will get to it for the 2nd out. Two outs now. Here is Wills. Wills is walked twice. He's 0 for 1, stole a base. Gibson with the pitch. 2-3. Strikeout, 14. That is high. Wills, 6-5. It's a ground ball to second base. That'll get taken care of by Grimace. He throws to first. And that is a 1-2-3 inning on the Cardinals. Nice job by Hoot. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I will be right back. Don't forget, we got 10-minute ticker coming up after the game. Our next broadcast will be tomorrow night, and it will be May 28th. And we're going to go find, we went from yesterday, we were at LA Wrigley Field. Tomorrow night, we're going to go see the other Wrigley Field, and it will be the San Francisco Giants taking on the Chicago Cubs. Jack Sanford will be pitching for the Giants, and Glenn Hobby will be pitching for the Cubs. That'll be tomorrow night's game, Giants and Cubs. So you get to see Willie Mays, William McCovey, Ernie Banks, Billy Williams, Ron Santo. So who knows what, we'll check them out. So tomorrow night, the Giants and the Cubs at the original Wrigley Field. So do not miss that game at all for tomorrow night. Good matchup between the G-Men and the Cubbies. Bottom of the 7th here at Busch Stadium, tied at 2. Bill White leads off for the Birds, and he is 0 for 2. Let's see who the Dodgers want to bring out to pitch. Although he said Perinoski, but I think, let's see, left, right, left. Yeah, makes sense. Coming on to pitch for the Dodgers will be Ron Perinoski. 7 wins, 5 losses, 6 saves, a 2.64 ERA. Ron Perinoski will be the second Dodger pitcher. Very good relief pitcher in 61, one of the better relievers that year. White is 0 for 2, bottom of the 7th, tied at 2. Perinoski, 6-6. That's an error on a throw. White, 2-2. And that ball is hit to center field. That is a 9 against the lefty. Bill White is going to lead this inning off with a triple. He bounces that one into center field. It's picked up by Davis, but White, great speed, and he will be on third to lead it off with a triple. First hit of the game for Bill White. And now the batter is Boyer. Boyer is 0 for 2. Infield is in. Strategy roll, that is a 10, nothing happening. Perinoski will go ahead and make the pitch. Perinoski, 6-6, error on a throw. Boyer, 6-5, and that is a ground ball to second base. It's a ground ball to second. The infield is in. Bill White, a base running rating of 2. A base running rating of 2, okay, with a, let's see, base running rating of 2, and I'm going to roll a die. That is an 18, by the way. It's hit the second base. Gilliam has an error rating of 6. There's not going to be a throwing error anyway. A 1 or a 2, they're going to send White. It is a 5. They do not, so they keep White at third base. The throw goes to first to get Boyer, 1 out. So nice play by Gilliam. No throwing error because no throw is made. The throw actually went to first, so it wouldn't have mattered where the ball went to. So 1 out. Here is Musial. Stan the Man is 0 for 2. Walked his last time up. Strategy roll. That is an 11. Nothing happening. Perinoski. He'll go ahead and make the pitch. Perinoski. 6-4. And walk. 18. No. Musial. 3-3, base hit, center field. The Cardinals will take the lead. Single to center. White will come in. He will score. Cardinals now lead it 3-2. Stadium cheers. Yay! 3-2 lead by the Cardinals as Musial gets an RBI single. Next batter is Spencer. Spencer is 1 for 3. Infield now back to double play depth. Strategy rolls are still active. That is a 20. Perinoski, very good chance to get Musial. Fires to first. No. Musial will get back, and now Perinoski will deal to Spencer. Ronnie, 3-4 against the righty. That is a blank. Spencer, 4-1. Ground ball back to Perinoski. Let's see if they turn the double play. 3-2-2. Spencer a righty, so second baseman will be pivot. That is Gilliam. His pivot rating is a 0. A 1 or a 2, it's a double play. It is a 2, and they got it. Spencer grounds it back to Perinoski. Fires to second. Over to first. Side retired. The 1-4-3 double play, but 1 run comes in on 2 hits. Cardinals lead 3-2 after 7. We go to the top of the 8th inning. Hoot can still pitch to a few more batters before he tires. They're going to keep him out there. Leading off for the Dodgers will be Jim Gilliam. Gilliam is 0 for 3. So Gibson right now could get the win. Top of the 8th, 3-2 Redbirds. Gibson, 1-1. Walk plus, that's going to walk Gilliam. And just like that, Gibson puts the tying run on base. So Gilliam trots the first. He had 8 stolen bases that year. And now here's Davis. Davis is 1 for 3. Infield is at double play depth. Gilliam had 8 stolen bases. He does not get the steal sign. Gibson will pitch to Davis. Pitch from Hoot. 1-3. Strikeout 9. Yep, cold strike 3. He got Davis. And that is strikeout number 3. For Gibson, 1 out. Here comes the Duke. Duke is 0 for 2. He did walk. Gilliam again does not get the steal sign. Gibson will go ahead and make the pitch. Gibson, 5-6 against the lefty. That is a blank. Snyder, 6-4. Fly ball, center field. Flood will get to that with no trouble. 2 down. Gibson is now tired, but he says he can pitch. And the batter is Tommy Davis. Tommy Davis is 1 for 3. Gibson says, hey, no, coach, go back in your bench. This is 1961, not 2022. Let me pitch here. Gibson will go ahead and make the pitch to Davis. Now 2 outs in the top of the 8th. Nothing on Strat. Gibby will pitch. 4-3, strikeout 15, no. Davis, 6-5. It's a ground ball right back to Hoot. Hoot will take it. He'll underhand it to first, and that will retire the side. Nothing across except a walk. We go to the bottom of the 8th, 3-2 in favor of the Cardinals. Gibson gave up 4 hits in the 4th inning. He has not given up a hit in any other inning. Koufax gave up 2 runs on 4 hits. Neither of those runs were earned. They were all on air. There were errors in each inning. Bottom of the 8th inning. And leading off for the Cardinals will be Alex Grammas. And he is 0 for 2. He will bat with a 3-2 lead. Perinoski will not pitch. That'll be it for Perinoski. The Dodgers will go to the bullpen, and they'll bring out a righty here. And coming on to pitch for the Dodgers will be Larry Sherry. 4 wins, 4 losses, 15 saves, a 3.88 ERA. Larry Sherry will now pitch for the Dodgers. Nothing really wrong with those stats. A 3.88 ERA, a little on the high side, but 15 saves, not too bad. He really was. Him and Sherry and and Turk Farrell were really their main relievers for righties. So Sherry will pitch to Grammas. Grammas is 0 for 2 here. 3-2 Cardinals. Sherry, 4-2. Home run chance, but Grammas has 0, so it's not happening. Grammas, 5-1, and that's a fly to right. He hits a deep fly ball to right field, but the Duke will get to it for the out. One down, here comes Smith. Smith is 0 for 3, but he reached on an error. Sherry will go ahead and pitch. 3-1, strikeout. Nope, 16 is high. Smith, 5-2, and that is a grounder to short. Wills will handle it with no trouble and toss it over to first. 2 outs. Gibson is tired, and they're going to take him out. That'll be it for Bob Gibson. Cardinals will go to the bullpen, so they will bring on a pinch hitter for Gibson. And it will be Julian Javier, 279 average, 2 homers, 41 RBIs. Julian Javier will will bat against Larry Sherry here in the bottom of the 8th inning. 3-2 Cardinals. The pitcher spot is 1 for 3, a double, and it reached on an error. Sherry will pitch. Sherry, 1-2, range play at the park. Busch Stadium, 1-6, and that's a fly to left. That ball is hit to Fairley, and he's not very fair out in left field. His range is a 1, and he will not get it, and that is going to be a single for Javier as he hits it in front of Ron Fairley, who could not channel his inner Greg Luzinski. So a single for Javier keeps the inning alive, and here comes Flood. Flood is 2 for 4. Javier on first base. He had 11 stolen bases. Does not get the steal. Sherry will go ahead and pitch to Flood. Sherry, 5-4 against the righty. That's a blank. Flood, 6-6. Base hit left field. That'll be a single. Javier, base running rating of 6 with 2 outs. Single to left, -2, however, due to a very good arm. -2, however, actually not a very good arm. It's still a -2, as Fairley has a 0 arm, I should say. It would be a 4. A 1-4, Javier will get to third. That is a 3, and he will. So Javier goes to third, Flood goes to first. And now runners at the corners here. That is the third hit of the game for Flood. And now a chance for Cunningham. Cunningham is 0 for 3, but he always seems to come up with runners on base. 2 outs, runners at the corners. Bottom of the 8th, 3-2 Redbirds. Strategy roll is still active. That is an 11, nothing happening. Sherry will go ahead and make the pitch. Sherry, 1-5. That is a blank. Cunningham, 2-5. And a fly to right. Coming under it will be the Duke. He will get to it. He will make the catch and retire the side. No runs on 2 hits. The Cardinals cannot get any insurance, but they have a 3-2 lead. But will we see some 9th inning magic? Top of the 9th inning, Cardinals lead 3-2. Leading off for the Dodgers will be Norm Larker. He will bat. Cardinals will go to the bullpen. And they're going to bring out... See, the Cardinal bullpen, not that great, but I gotta go with the closer, even though you got 3 lefties on there. Gotta go with the closer. Coming on to pitch for the Redbirds will be Lindy McDaniel. 10 wins, 6 losses, 9 saves, a 4.88 ERA. McDaniel's going to try to get the save here, but he has to do it against some lefties. Norm Larker leads off, and he is 0 for 2. Top of the 9th. Cardinals lead 3-2. McDaniel now trying to close the game. Pitch from Lindy. 5-2. Strikeout 6. No. Larker. A 5-2. It's a ground ball to first. White will handle it himself. Tag the bag, 1 down. Fans here at Busch Stadium are on their feet. And now the batter is Fairley. Fairley is 1 for 3. 1 out. Cardinals trying to get a big win on the Dodgers. Both these teams are in the top 4 of the league. McDaniel will pitch. 2-2. Range play. Fairley. 1-4. It's a ground ball to second base. The ball is hit to Gilt. The ball is hit to Grammis. Grammis's range is a 3. It's a 3. Nice play by Grammis. He's got it. Throws to first. 2 down. Alex Grammis makes a big range play. And now the last chance for the Dodgers will be John Roseborough. Roseborough is 1 for 3. McDaniel trying to close this game. Fans here at Busch Stadium, Old Sportsman's Park, sets up here. McDaniel makes the pitch. 3-1, walk. Yes, that is ball 4, and the inning will continue. What? Did you expect the closing 1-2-3 inning at RJO Network? I don't think so. Roseborough trots to first. It keeps the inning alive. We'll see a pinch hitter for Sherry. The Dodgers will go to the bench. And coming on to bat will be Frank Howard. 296 average, 15 homers, 45 RBIs. He does have home run power. McDaniel will pitch to Frank Howard, who will now pinch hit for the pitcher. 3-2 Redbirds. Fans on their feet, hoping McDaniel can make a good pitch. Roseborough's actually got good speed, too. Strategy roll still. That is a 4. Roseboro stays put. McDaniel will now pitch it to Howard. Fans are live. They are well. Here comes the pitch. McDaniel, 4-6. Strikeout 17. No. Howard will swing. 4-5. That ball is hit to left field. That is a 5. And against the righty, Howard's is gonna tie this game up. That's gonna be a triple for Frank Howard. 4-5 as a ball hit to left field, and against the righty pitcher, that is a 5. Howard brings in a triple. This game is tied. Stadium groans. A triple by Frank Howard ties this game in the top of the 9th inning. 9th inning magic strikes again. Game of the year candidate. And now the go-ahead runs on third. And now it's a chance for Maury Wills. Wills is 0 for 2. He's walked twice. And with 2 outs, they're going to go ahead and pitch to Wills. Tied at 3 now, top of the 9th. Gibson will not be able to get the win. And Perinoski is now off the hook for the loss. McDaniel will now go ahead and pitch to Wills here. Strategy roll. That's a 19. Wills gets the squeeze bunt sign, but Wills says, no, let me hit. McDaniel will go ahead and make the pitch. Pitch from Lindy. 5-6. Base hit right back through the box. It's an automatic single. The Dodgers will take the lead. 5-6 is a single right past the pitcher automatically. Howard comes in to score. Wills on it first. Dodgers lead 4-3. Stadium barfs. Blech. Lindy McDaniel blows the save. Could not get it done. And now here's Gilliam. As Wills goes ahead and gets a big RBI single to put the Dodgers ahead in the top of the 9th inning. Doug Hunt joins us here at Busch Stadium. Gilliam is 0 for 3. He walked his last time up. And now the Dodgers have a closer warming up. Cardinal fans here are stunned. And now Wills on it first. Definite stealing threat. He does not get the steal sign, though. McDaniel will pitch to Gilliam to try to get out of this inning. 4-3, 2 outs. Dodgers got two quick outs, then a walk, a triple, and a single. And now McDaniel will pitch. McDaniel, 6-6, hit by pitch, 6, no. Gilliam will swing, 4-4, it's a fly to right. Coming under there will be Cunningham. He'll get to it and make the catch, and the side is retired. 2 runs on 2 hits. Lindy McDaniel blows it, but we got 1 more to go. The Dodgers have stolen the lead here, 4-3. So now will we see some bottom of the 9th inning magic? Bill White will lead off for the Cardinals. Left, right, and left. Dodgers will go to the bullpen. And coming on to pitch for the Dodgers is going to be Turk Farrell. 6 wins, 6 losses, 10 saves, a 5.06 ERA. He will come on to pitch. So Farrell now has a chance to get the save. Sherry the win. And we go to the bottom of the ninth inning, 4-3. Turk Farrell will now pitch to Bill White. Fans here at Busch Stadium are stunned. Farrell will make the pitch. Farrell, 4-1, strikeout, 13 no. White, 2-5. It's a fly ball to right field. Snyder is there, 1 out. 1 down. And now the batter is Boyer. Boyer is 0 for 3. Farrell looking to try to get a save here for the Dodgers in this big game against the Cardinals. Both Koufax and Gibson will get a no decision. Farrell with the pitch. 2-4 against the righty. That is a blank. Boyer, 1-5. It's a fly ball to left. Ron Fairley will get to that one. 2 away. And now the last chance for the Cardinals is Stan the Man Musial. Musial is 1 for 3. He singled his last time up. Musial will bat. Farrell trying to get this game over. Bottom of the ninth, 4-3. Dodgers have stolen the lead. Can they steal the game? Fans at Busch Stadium are hoping for a hit. Farrell with the pitch. 6-2. That is a blank. Musial will swing. 4-6, and it's a ground ball to second base. Gilliam is up with it. Pumps once, pumps twice, throws to first. That's your game. The Dodgers steal this game from the Cardinals in the top of the ninth inning. They win it 4-3. Stadium barfs. Blah. What a win for the Dodgers. As all that does is show that the Cardinal bullpen is really not that good. 3 up and 3 down. A win for the Dodgers here today. They will beat the Redbirds 4-3 in a heck of a game here between Koufax and Gibson. Final line score coming up. And definitely a Game of the Year candidate. For the Dodgers, 4 runs on 6 hits and 2 errors. For the Cardinals, 3 runs on 8 hits and no errors. The winning pitcher is going to be Larry Sherry. He'll get the win. Lindy McDaniel will take the loss, and Turk Farrell does get the save. If the 2 errors don't occur, Koufax probably does win the game, but you never know. But what a win for the Dodgers as they'll beat the Cardinals tonight in one heck of a game here during this 1961 season. But we are not done yet. 10-minute ticker is coming right up. And I have a very funny feeling we have not seen the last of Gibson or Koufax. I'm pretty sure we've not seen the last of that matchup. That may just be a warm-up for later in the postseason, possibly. Who knows? So it is the Dodgers getting the win over the Cardinals, 4-3. And we'll now begin with May 25th. White Sox and the Orioles. White Sox 6-46, and that is 5. Baltimore 14-14, and that is 2, and that'll be a win for the Sox. Washington and Kansas City. Senators 12-25, that is 3. A's 3-54, and that is 5. That'll be a win for the A's. Kansas City playing pretty well right now. Cleveland and the Angels, a pitcher named Mudcat on the mound. Indians 16-45, and that is 6. Angels 9-65, that's 9. The Angels will still beat the Tribe. Detroit, Minnesota, the Twins are having one very rough season. Detroit 14-22, and that is 3. The Twins 9-15, that is 2. That'll be a win for the Tigers. The Twins right now, a record now, with that loss, they will now drop to 8 wins and 30 losses. They are really, really having a rough season. Boston and the Yankees. Boston 3-45, and that is 4. The Yankees 21-34, and that is 6. That'll be a win for the Yanks. Moving on to May 26th, Detroit and the Angels. Tigers 15-63, and that is 9. Angels 6-41, that's 4. A win for the Cats. Tigers still are right now, they're neck and neck with the Orioles. Minnesota and the Senators. Old Senators versus new Senators. Minnesota 11-44, and that is 5. Senators 8-53, and that is 6. It'll be a win for the new Senators. Giants and the Cubs. Giants 12-56, and that is 7. Cubs 7-15, that's 2. A win for the G-Men. Dodgers and the Braves. Dodgers 5-23, and that is 2. Braves with a man named Spawn on the mound, 10-23, and that is 3. The Braves will beat the Dodgers. Pittsburgh and the Cardinals. Bucks 9-56, and that is 6. Cardinals 10-16, that is 2, and it will be a win for the Pirates. On to May 27th, Boston at Baltimore. Boston 4-15, and that's 1. Orioles 6-25, that is 3. A win for the O's. Kansas City at Cleveland. Athletics 10-45, and that is 5. Cleveland 19-23, and that is 4. That'll be a win for the A's. Detroit at the Angels. Detroit 12-31, and that's 4. Angels 12-21, that is 3. A win for the Cats. Minnesota and the Senators. Minnesota 10-65, that is 9. Senators 21-16, and that is 4. The Twins will get a win. Giants and the Cubs, we have these two tomorrow. Giants 16-16, that's 3. Cubs 9-23, and that is 3. We got a tie. San Francisco rolls a 2, -2 is 0. Cubs roll a 4, -1 is 3. That will be a win for the Cubs in extras. Philadelphia and the Reds. Philadelphia 2-54, and that is 5. Reds 12-33, and that is 4. That will be a win for the Phillies. Dodgers and the Braves. Dodgers 12-61, and that's going to be 7. Milwaukee 9-25, and that is 3. The Dodgers will win that game. Pittsburgh and the Cardinals. Pittsburgh 12-36, and that is 5. Cardinals 11-16, and that is 2. The Bucks will beat the Redbirds. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow will be May 28th, and we are going to the original Wrigley Field in Chicago, the Windy City, the friendly confines. The San Francisco Giants will take on the Chicago Cubs. Jack Sanford will pitch for the Giants, and Glenn Hobby will go for the Cubs. We get to see Mays, we get to see McCovey, Santo, Williams, and of course, Mr. Cub, Ernie Banks, who always wants to play too. Sanford, Hobby, Giants, Cubs, tomorrow night. Be there or be square. Doug Hunt, Steeler fan, John Wise, DBIP, Woodman 564, Baseball with the Demos, After Further Review with Steve Tower, Bleacher Bums Gaming Anthony, Dragon King, David Vega, John West, Sports Time Machine. Check out his awesome channel as well. Sean 1113. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. I think this game deserved it. Subscribe if you've not done so. And make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. The Dodgers steal this one from the Cardinals. Koufax and Gibson, a heck of a game, but they get no decisions. The Dodgers win this game with a 4-3 win here at Busch Stadium. See you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.